Hello. Hello. Hey guys. How's everyone doing today? It's been a good day so far. Went by, it's already 8 o'clock. I told myself I was going to go to bed earlier tonight. Probably not going to happen. So I'm going to probably stream until like at least 10 o'clock if I get 2 hours out of this. And then it'll be late, you know? We're rocking our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hat because I want to remember when the Ninja Turtles were really cool, because they were really cool back when they had like the real suits, you know, they were sick. Yeah, if you watch that again, man, fucking Splinter fucks up Shredder, dude. Alright, sorry about the cursing this early. The advertisers are gonna have to, you know, just find another streamer. Probably someone on Twitch. But we don't talk about that here. We don't talk about the allegations of anything. We talk about all my pillows that are on the ground. Why do you have so many wood? That is really weird. Well, I have a lot of pillows and I don't have a lot of room to put places. Because my one bedroom apartment costs almost $1,600 a month. More than that if you add in utilities and other bills like Geico. At least I don't have a kid. Holy smokes. There is a Miss Wood Baby. But there is no baby Wood Baby. You catch my drift. No Wood Baby. Baby. Not yet. Maybe one day. But I'm kind of old now. I don't know if that's, I think about that from time to time, like, I always wanted to be, like, a father. You know, I always thought I'd be, like, a really good dad. But, it's just something that I don't think is in the cards for me. And that's okay. You know, I think everything, works out the way it's supposed to work out. And if you ever push something, it just isn't the way it's supposed to be. You know, you force can't force a peg in a square peg in a round hole, I'll tell you what. If you guys want to play, you know, come on, let's go. I would love to play someone. What am I doing? I dozed off. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta get the game on screen, of course. There we go.
Contestant number 17, would you like to give a comment?
Quit talking about my sister's ass. And that's what he says. Yo, look at my winning percentage. 19.77% out of 627. So that means I probably have lost like, what, like, I've won like maybe 40 matches. I'm not good at doing percentages. I work in accounting, but that doesn't mean I'm good at it. Why you always lying? Hopefully we can get a match tonight. So did they do an update?
I'll give it everything I've got.
I'm just going Super Saiyan Goku right off the bat.
Got something new to show me? Can't wait to see it.
I can't believe that no one's tired of the internet yet.
Let's find out how much
I'm
stronger
starting to grow
This should
more
be
and more
fun.
tired of the internet every day.
The fun is
It's
just getting
just the
started.
same thing. Oh, hold on. My microphone probably sounds like crap. Give me a little headbutt. Alright, I got the... Don't hold back. No! Bad time to do that one. Yeah, time you got going indeed. Time you die. Watch me win the match because of this. I hit Y by accident one time. It was way too early too. Not bad. No! Oh well.
So strong.
You guys heard my natural voice. Sorry for the nails on a chalkboard sound. Try to make sure we can hear it. I can't believe it's 8:09.
Got something new to show me? Can't wait to see it.
It's just a shame. Like
The fun is just
everything, every day. Like, and I don't feel like bad right now. Like it's just maybe I'm just noticing like how mundane things can be if you don't pursue what you truly want. Ooh, hit him with a little ghetto gospel.
Don't hold back.
I gotta get my timing down on that. Like a tiny bit different. Oh no, I waited too long. Oh! Alright, this is all real bad matches. I gotta get my brain, and I should have done some warm-up matches, but whatevs. Whatevs. I always get hungry. Right when I start stream, I get hungry. Because I work 9 to 5, or 8 to 5.
Got something new to show me? Can't wait to see it.
What am I doing? Oh, my AirPods are in my coat.
The fun is just
Gosh,
getting
dang it.
started. I'm not done yet. Let's do this.
don't know how I just did that. I don't know what the heck that was. I tried grabbing him, but I just started floating up. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, he got behind me. Ah! Alright, I didn't say I was gonna win, alright? But yeah, everything on the internet, it's just the same stuff. You think Twitch was was Twitch overboard? Are these streamers overboard? Yes, they are out of pocket. Yes, these streamers are way out of pocket. They've gotten full of themselves. They have egos just like anyone else, except their egos are fed by people like you and me. People like you and me that want to complain about the content they put out, yet we still watch it. You know, how the one who shall not be named says okay after every single sentence is just so blah. Okay. Honestly, there are so many good creators on YouTube, on Twitch, on Kick, and the only ones you ever hear about are the ones that, just like anything else in life, are the ones that cause trouble for everyone. Some of them, I think they have good hearts, but they just fuel one another.
Let's find out how much stronger
It's like they can't,
This should be fun.
I guess hatred can't exist.
If you really want me to transform, you're going to have to
Hatred
earn
can't
that
exist
privilege.
without like reciprocation. Like one person's idea of love is someone else's idea of like betrayal. You know, that kind of thing. Like perception's a weird thing. We all know Gary Vee told us you gotta look at things upside down, put your phone on the table, things like that. You know, it's weird. Perception's everything. Kiss your dad. See how that feels. Man on man kiss with your dad. It's just a little goofy, right? Yeah, him, he's a lip kisser just like Tom Brady. Those are true combos. I saw, speaking of the Game Awards, which who the fuck cares? I'm gonna say, who the fuck cares about the Game Awards? Why does anyone watch? No one watches the Game Awards. Like, the Game Awards, I'd rather be playing a video game than watching the Game Awards. Like, yes, you are right. Your take that Elden Ring's Shadow of the Erd Tree shouldn't be nominated for Game of the Year because it's DLC and it doesn't have a way of playing it without having Elden Ring. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sure. So do you have any suggestions for Game of the Year? Like, you know, I saw someone say that like they couldn't believe Helldivers wasn't nominated for Game of the Year. Are you serious? The game was boring. Like, when I grew up, you know, I'll have my old person moment here, but when I was growing up, games came out bad, they came out good, they came out great. What we get now is subpar games. They're good at best, they're not finished, they don't have modes that are
Got something new to show me?
like tailored for, like the old games used to have multiple modes, you know, kind of like Sparking has a bunch of modes, like you can create your own events, And that's all dependent on what kind of game it is, of course. Like, fighting games are only going to have so many modes. Like, it's not Pokemon Stadium where you have a mini game where you're cooking with Slowpoke or whatever. But I don't know. You blew in the cartridge like 5 times. You popped her in. It worked. It said Sega. It said Sega, and you were freaking pressing down A, spinning like you're fucking out of your mind, playing Sonic. That was a cool game. Sonic was fun. You know, Zelda Ocarina of Time. It changed games forever. It was just a spectacular game that they can't seem to just get this formula down for how did we succeed with Mario 64? How did we succeed with Zelda Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, which is a little debated. It's my favorite Zelda, so whatever. I love the cell shaded look. I loved the sailing. I used to have the well, off topic, but when that game released, I think it was in April of like 2003 or 4, maybe. I don't know. Might be wrong. It was right around there, right? So yeah, it came with it was a GameCube game, and when you reserved it, you actually received, believe it or not, for reserving a game, you didn't get Link's tunic, you know, in a magenta color, or tiger stripes, or like Jake Paul's boxing shorts. No, I got an entire game. I got like 2 games out of that. It was Ocarina of Time remastered, and then there was it wasn't remastered, but it was on a freaking GameCube. Like, I could play the Ocarina of Time on GameCube. It had a little baby disc and everything, about the size of a little mini donut. Yeah, if it was Ocarina of Time, and then it had the version that released in Japan as well. Now, it was a lot of fun. I am so thankful to have played GameCube, have opened games like Pikmin on Christmas Day. That was awesome. Shout out Pops. That same guy who wrapped two Game Boy Advanced games and didn't give me Game Boy Advanced. That was funny. That was like the best present ever. 2 Game Boy Advance games. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, which, I mean, who plays Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, right? On Game Boy. And Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho had a Game Boy Advance game that was awesome. I love that game so much. I think it might just be Spirit Detective, but it was so good. I loved that game. It was kind of like Legacy of Goku, but it was just Yu Yu Hakusho characters. And I mean, if you're a fan of anime, everyone is big fans of Yu Yu Hakusho, and if you know Hunter x Hunter, it's the same person. It's a great show. It's a great game. But yeah, my Papa Wood, he went and got me those 2 games, and no Game Boy Advanced. It was a nice little trick.
You're going to have to earn that privilege.
It didn't make me cynical. It just taught me a lesson. Yeah, but again, getting back to like the whole Game of the Year topic, and comparing Game of the Year, a whole year of games compared to a year full of games when I was younger, it's not possible to even make the comparison, because the games I played growing up, we had multiple systems that were all affordable. We had online play in its infancy. You know, I had like the online adapter for PS2, so I was able to play games online. It was a lot of fun playing, like, you know, so I think I played SOCOM online. Like, you don't get games like SOCOM Navy SEALs anymore. That game was freaking great. It was an awesome game. You know, we had Perfect Dark was a good game. GoldenEye, Mortal Kombat. But it's also the players. Players seem to ruin games. They never, obviously they don't give them a chance because they feel they're not very good, and that's their opinion. They're entitled to have it. But give the game a chance before you start like burying it. You know, I'm sure like the DEI and stuff, whatever the DEI experience of Dragon Age or whatever is really crippling to that series as a whole. It seems like it wasn't handled too well. But it also goes to like the QA manager, like whoever's in charge of the quality assurance for these companies is just like out of touch. They need to like sit down, realize, listen buddy, you're not changing anyone's life from a video game. No one's life has ever been changed from a video game, and it probably never will. Unless, of course, you're, like, monetarily, you make money that way, you know? That's the only way that a game could change someone's life. Please, if a game taught you that you should respect other people that are different than you, I think that you're experiencing life completely wrong. I would think that you could be raised by wolves like myself and even learn how to be kind, compassionate, empathy, empathetic, you know, and not like support each other. There's no support. There is no support online, and obviously support, you know, positivity isn't conducive of a positivity is not conducive of an environment like streaming or YouTube or the comment section, for example, because people don't want positive. They don't want to see people having a better time than them. They don't want to see people being better than them at anything. Like, sure, maybe like 9 out of 10 people don't feel that way, and I'm contradicting myself, but it's just really far in between on the internet. You scroll through the comments section, and I know you're not supposed to read comments on anything pretty much, but there's just so much divisive. Yeah, everyone's a contrarian. Everybody's contrarian, and they don't know how to just say okay. Just okay. That's okay. Like, literally, that's okay. You can feel this way, and that's okay. Like, I just really feel like people that are like Martin Luther King would be disappointed in the way that we are as a society today.
Get ready to see my real strength.
In every aspect. Abraham Lincoln, he would be immensely disappointed with the way the country has been the past 20 years, past 30 years, since I've been around. Like, the problems have been the problems. It's just like they've been inflated, and there's just so much mistrust. Like, I don't know what the hell, how are you supposed to live life if you can't, if you're getting paid like $18 an hour? I don't understand it. I don't understand how is anyone supposed to support themselves off a job where they make very minimum amounts of money per hour, you know, or they make enough money per hour, like their salary, and by the end of the month, you know, they're up they basically break even because they decided to go to college and they have a, you know, $147 monthly loan to pay, on top of rent, on top of electric, on top of internet. I know these are luxuries, but these are also just facts. You know, everyone has, you basically have to have the internet. I think it is necessary to have, even though you're probably better off without it. Like cell phone, I don't understand how people are. I guess I see why people are so miserable. Like, misery enjoys company. And when we're all not making enough money to pay our bills or to even save more money, it's scary. It's a scary world. Like, I myself am like, I feel like I'm always scared that I'm not going to be able to support myself, who supports other people. Like,
This should be fun.
you know, I support Miss Wood, baby. She supports me. Like, I'm very blessed in that way. But I don't know how people can do it. Like, if it is very extremely difficult. And then, like, I saw something today. A guy was a YouTube video, and for some reason these videos come up in my algorithm all the time. I like to watch. I just listen at work when I'm adding up checks and stuff, making my deposits.
All right, let's go.
I heard there was a news story about a local news story from New York City, or like the outskirts of New York, maybe Manhattan. I'm not sure. That's not the outskirts, I know. But there was a guy, and he was complaining about people that moved in. They moved in their RVs, and they didn't have license plates on their RVs. And, you know, they were just making the neighborhood look yucky. I'm sorry, but, like, get over it, man. Like, if you're tired of that, like, the whole place looking yucky, like, let's figure out something to do about it. You know, instead of, like, making it a crime to park out in front of, like, to park on a street with an RV and run a generator 24/7 to have electricity and everything, like, to live, basically. It's not like it's a mess. It's not messy looking. It's just a neighborhood. And yeah, I'm sure it's frustrating. It may be scary for parents that have kids nearby, because you don't know who's in those RVs. And yeah, I understand that these people that are doing this, they're not abiding by the rules and regulations or structures and procedures that are in place, but there's just nothing else that's going to help them. Like, the answer is, let's make it a crime to do this so that we can get these people off the streets and in the system. And then once they're in the system, you know, we'll let them out for a little bit, but then we'll just rearrest them. Like, we'll arrest them and detain them. We'll detain them, arrest them, and then we'll put them in prison because they can't pay a, I don't know, how much is a fine for that? Probably enough that somebody you can't afford basic living can't afford a basic fine. So how do they pay for it? They go to prison. They do a few days in jail, maybe a week. I don't know. But you're right back to where we started, and now you're creating more criminals because they don't want to be caught this time. There has to be more thought, more critical thinking applied to the world. How are actions going to... what consequences come from the actions that we are putting, that we're executing. You know, like I can sit here and I can theory craft all of these great ideas, but I'm just a silent voice, and everyone feels that way. Like, we all feel that way in America. I think in America, in the world, like people my age that are, I'm 35, all right? So people that are my age, we're all afraid of the future. We're afraid of right now. We're afraid of the future. There's a lot of people that are hurting. We don't know which side to take. Why patriotism means defending yourself, which is a good thing, defending yourself straight, but like that means you have to hurt someone else, and no one wants to do that. Like, I really don't think that anyone wants to do that. And you know, like the example I just brought up, that's pretty much what's happening when you go and you take a person that's on the street and you don't set them up with the ability to live a life that is able to elevate them to a point where they can succeed. There's no plan for success. It's a plan for barely survival. And I think we have to work on that. I really wish that like the words I just said like meant something to someone somewhere. Like someone heard that voice, agreed with it, said to themselves like, yeah, like we are the world. Like we are a stronger voice if we're together. We're a voice that has power to compromise. Everyone wants to say they're right. Everyone feels so strongly that they're right. I'll tell you right now, I'm wrong. I'm wrong about everything. Like all the time. All the time I'm wrong. And I think it's a strength to be able to admit that I am wrong all the time. But it's also very weak to not try to tell me why I'm wrong with compassion, like kindness, like constructive criticism, like, hey, you can do this differently. Would, like, you know, have you considered possibly getting a second job or you know, applying to a place like this because, you know, it's a little less stress on when you have 2 jobs or something. Like I think we really need to start to focus on taking the experiences we've learned in life and passing them on to others now, because I really think that we could begin to lose people's ability to think critically. I don't think that it'll happen immediately, but I see people that are not able to be attentive to their kids. Like everyone says, you know, be a better parent. Yeah, be a better parent, but sometimes that's just not in the cards. When you look at things like I was just talking about, right? If you have a single mom that's out on her own, you know, she's working 2 jobs just to make ends meet because she has to pay some absurd amount for rent every week. She has to feed her child. She has to feed herself. She has to, you know, I don't care. It could be a guy too, a single dad. It doesn't make a difference because at the end of the day, the numbers balance out. you know, when you make less than you're spending, you're going to be in debt. And you're going to have to work 2 jobs, and you're not going to be able to be a role model for your child. You're not going to be able to be a role model for the future because all of your time is divested in work. Like you can't even get a day off because your PTO is not ready yet. You can't, you know, you gotta work Thanksgiving Eve at Dick's Sporting Goods to get overtime so you can afford that $800 PS5. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Sony. $800. There's not even a game on that system that's good. I really like. Ooh, what is it? Astro Boy? Is that the game that's basically Sony's version of Super Mario Brothers? Probably game of the year. A game that was probably average at best back in my day. I mean, I feel like I'm coming with a lot of conviction tonight. So I'm gonna walk away for 5 minutes. I'll be back. I'll be cool. But we're hitting all the topics tonight, guys. We're really having some passionate fun tonight. I'll be right back.
Neon lights shine bright in the dark of space. New worlds take flight in this endless chase. Galaxies unfold from the void they rise. Stories all untold, sparking in the sky. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Dancing on fire, echoes in the black. Celestial choir, no turning back. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Planets been on fire, echoes in the back. Celestial choir, no turning back. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Future in our veins, universe embrace. We'll break every chain in this boundless space. Future in our don't let shine bright in the dark of space. New worlds take flight in this endless chase. Galaxies unfold, from the void they rise. Stories all untold, sparking in the skies. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Planet's been on fire, echoes in the black. Celestial choir, no turning back. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Planet's been on fire, echoes in the back. Celestial choir, no turning back. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Future in our veins, universe embrace. We'll break every chain in this boundless space. Future in our veins, universe embrace. We'll break every chain in this boundless space. Neon light shine bright in the dark of space. New worlds take flight in this endless chase. Galaxies unfold, from the void they rise. Stories all untold, sparking in the sky. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Planet's been on fire, echoes in the black. Celestial choir, no turning back. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Planet's been on fire, echoes in the back. Celestial choir, no turning back. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Future in our veins, universe embrace. We'll break every chain in this boundless space. light shine bright in the dark of space. New worlds take flight in this endless chase. Galaxies unfold, from the void they rise. Stories all untold, sparking in the sky. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Dancing on fire, echoes in the black. Celestial choir, no turning back. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Planet's been on fire, echoes in the back. Celestial choir, no turning back. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Future in our veins, universe embrace. We'll break every chain in this boundless space. Future in our veins, universe embrace. We'll break every chain in this boundless space. Neon light shine bright in the dark of space. New worlds take flight in this endless chase. Galaxies unfold, from the void they rise. Stories all untold, sparking in the sky. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Planet's been on fire, echoes in the black. Celestial choir, no turning back. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Planet's been on fire, echoes in the back. Celestial choir, no turning back. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free from the ashes. Light is torn, shine our destiny. Future in our veins, universe embrace. We'll break every chain in this boundless space. light shine bright in the dark of space. New worlds take flight in this endless chase. Galaxies unfold, from the void they rise. Stories long untold, sparking in the sky. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free. From the ashes, light is torn, shine our destiny. Planet's been on fire, echoes in the black. Celestial choir, no turning back. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free. From the ashes, light is torn, shine our destiny. Planet's been on fire, echoes in the back. Celestial choir, no turning back. Stars collide and we are born in the night. We're free. From the ashes, light is torn, shine our destiny. Future in our veins, universe embrace. We'll break every chain in this boundless space. Future in our veins, universe embrace. We'll break every chain in this boundless space.
Yoo-hoo. Alright, I'm back. Alright, time to win a match. We're an hour in, and we only played one match. I went off on a rant. It's just the only stuff that it's like everyone online thinks that we're going to civil war or something. It's so stupid. Like, can we just stop saying that we're going to be at civil war with one another? It's just dumb. It's not going to happen. Like, life has been going on for almost, what, 2 weeks now? And it'll go on again in 4 years from now. And it'll go on again 4 years from then. And hopefully we can just all learn how to be, like, respectful to one another. That's really all it is. Just treating others like you want to be treated. It's not too much to ask. It's not a huge ask. I don't think so, at least. Okay. 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 Last thing I'll say is that people shouldn't support someone that lacks accountability, and also someone that stands for extremes and is under a philosophy that there shouldn't be like a top 1%, right? Like, I don't agree with that either, but I don't agree with that people should be able to have all this money and not have to help a little bit more. But they live in a mansion. Remember that. Remember that. That guy who's telling you, he's telling everyone all this crazy stuff, lives in a mansion. Guy lives in a mansion. Him and his dog and his mom. They don't have jobs. Yeah, sure. Streaming. I'm sure streaming's hard. Like it's probably just as hard as any other job. But that's just because that's like our condition as a human, right? Like even when you do, like, you never want something to become a job. That's what I have learned about my life. Like, well, my personality, I guess, is that like anytime something becomes a job, it becomes like less desired by my brain. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, hold on. I wasn't even showing the game. You should have said something. We just lost anyway. But
Who would have thought you had this much
like, sure,
untapped
if you're
potential?
streaming 8 to 10 hours a day, even if you're streaming like 2 to 6 hours a day and making a lot of money, you're just gonna have a natural inclination to not want to do it. I don't know why. It's just like something we do as humans. Like it's weird. So like to say that streamers have an easy life is far from. They don't have easy lives, but they also don't have hard lives. Like hard lives in the. Well, from our perspective, you know, our struggles are much different than theirs. Yes, I got it twice.
Don't hold back.
Don't hold back.
I'll give you a fight.
Uh-oh. I stupidly hit X right when I was about to. Of course. Man, I probably had the most losses of any person on YouTube. Maybe in Sparking. I might have the most losses in Sparking history. Going for that title.
Who would have thought you had
Also,
this much untapped potential?
Don't believe
Why don't you try and beat
me,
like this?
don't believe Asmongold, don't believe Hassan, don't believe H3. Just believe in yourself. Like, it's not bad to have people that have a message you can agree with, but it doesn't mean that everything they say is right, and it doesn't mean everything they say is wrong. You know, everyone needs to think for themselves. Think for yourselves. Yo, Gohan's dirty, dude. They are.
I'm not done yet.
nice. All right, he's gonna go right behind me.
I'll give you a fight.
I'll give you this. Idiot. Gotcha. Ooh. That was a nice win, actually.
You've grown up so much, Gohan. And I've never
That was
been
actually a
prouder.
really nice win because he was setting up for me to attack. Yeah, I bet he didn't expect to lose. They didn't expect to lose that match.
Got something new to show me? Can't wait to see it.
I hope it's like Videl. Oh, it's just Vegeta. Android 18.
Intense the battle, the further my limits are pushed.
$9:05. Jeez, tonight's just flown by. How amazing is that?
Let's make this a good fight. And if you lose, well, no complaints.
Of course, you're blue.
Let's find out how much
Gogeta Blue.
stronger I've become. This should be fun.
I can't believe people are talking about how like DLC should be can be considered as game of the year. That's crazy. That's like saying that Sidney Crosby should be able to be MVP of the NHL or Rookie of the Year. Makes no sense. Heck yeah, let's give Rookie of the Year to Aaron Rodgers. Like that's no, we have other categories for that. Like I don't understand how gaming has categories, and why is there not a category? Like for that to even be a question, yeah, a game DLC can be as good as a game quality wise because it's already built off of something. Like you do need the previous game, right? Not that should exclude it from that. It's just it is what it is. It's DLC. It's downloadable content. Like you're not buying a new product.
I'm not done yet.
Like you're buying a new product of an existing game. It just doesn't make sense. Like remasters should not be considered unless it's like no, it still should not be. There's no way that you can ever convince me that DLC or a remaster should be able to be considered for game of the year. They should have their own, like, just name it best revisitation nominee. I don't know. Think of something. It's just game studios should not be given a way to have an excuse. It's the same thing with movies and TV shows. You're seeing remakes and spin-offs of already existing shows. Example, The Walking Dead. Not that The Walking Dead ended very well. It's like they were the first to fall victim to how the media and the culture is nowadays with stuff. Like have everything go good and then just lose traction. Just suck it dry. What she said.
I'm not done yet.
But like The Walking Dead has like what, the Book of Carol, the Book of Daryl, the frickin' the Fear the Walking Dead. It has World Beyond. It has Red Machete or something. Like, come on, we don't need all of this Walking Dead content. I did at one point, like, I wanted it, but that's because I didn't really think about, like, they could ever drop the bag. Like, it's like every bag is dropped now. I don't think that content creators online hurt games. I don't think they help them at all. Well, yeah, I mean, they definitely help them, but they don't help bad games. That's the thing. I think there's a lot of games that are better than people think. Like, first glance, all because, like, someone so didn't like the fact that you had to power up a little too long. Oh! It's just such an easy path to fall into when it's like overly critical, and that's what gets all the views. That's what people want to see. People want to see, you know, someone making fun of something more than they want to support it. You know, everyone says, "Oh, Dragon Ball Sparking, it's not a good game." Like, it's a fun game. It's fine. Because you don't want to play it, like, fine, I don't care. Like, you don't think it's competitive, like, well, fine, it can be competitive to me, that's alright. Like, I can have fun and play a little competitively. I can do multiple things at the same time because like, I have a little bit of a brain. Alright, gotta dodge this. I can't dodge that.
Don't hold back. Take this.
Hi! I should dodged it. I should dodged it. I was gonna say I should dodged it. No!
When you consider
I still think the helicopter game's the best game ever. I used to have this game for regular, I call it regular Nintendo because there's nothing super about NES. There was a helicopter game for that. I just called it the helicopter game. It was a lot of fun. You just flew a helicopter over
the more intense the battle,
an area,
limits are pushed.
and you shot at other helicopters. You know what would be cool is like a make like a simulation game of like being in space. Just straight like a sim. Like you're living on a space station. That's it. Like that's it. It's just boring as hell. Like you gotta make sure like when you pee with your character that you plug in the catheter all the way so that pee doesn't go floating in the air and get in your eyes, make your fellow astronaut sick. You gotta make sure like, does poop float too? Yeah, I guess everything floats up there. Like the movie It. Just opposite. We all float up here. A very balanced breakfast. I I don't think I've ever had one of
My
those.
time is far more precious.
I've eaten cereal with my bare hands, no milk, since I was
We gonna
a kid.
fight?
Every day. I like Special K. I like plain cereal, just a straight plain. I like milk. It's not like I don't like milk. I like milk. I just don't like it in cereal. It's tough being a picky eater. People really get on you at like family gatherings and stuff. Or anytime you go to like when I would eat with a girlfriend's family or something for the first time. There was always that, man, he's weird. He's picky, isn't he? That's why he's so skinny. Wait, I can't do that to that? That's stupid. Oh. Yo, that was dirty.
Interesting. What a shame you are but aside. Interesting. What a shame you are but aside.
Oh, nice. Damn it.
I'm not done yet. Don't hold
Use my Saiyan spirit. Nope. Yes! Come on. We got this shit. Yes! Come on, die. Yes! What a freaking match, baby. Let's go.
Aw, not as strong
That was
as I
awesome.
thought. That's a bummer.
That was a really fun fight. Wow. What a comeback. Holy crap. Wow. Yeah, we're saving that replay, baby. Whew. Man, got the heart pumping. Let's go. That was awesome. We got 2 wins from grabs tonight.
My time is far more precious than yours. Do not make me waste it on TV.
Said that to my boss. No, I'm just kidding.
We gonna fight?
We gonna fight? Goku's not gonna waste anyone's time. We gonna fight?
Yo! Don't hold back.
Get out of here, bro.
It's a great honor to fall at the hands of a god, is it not?
Shut the up. Take this. Alright, he's gonna charge at me. Here it comes. Oh. I should have hit him first. Come on, brah. I swung my fist into his face.
Really?
It was at least in his hair. Come on. Alright, he can have this one. Oh wait, we got the third match, huh? Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go. That's a big time win now. I'm still thriving from that win. We thriving and vibing. Alright, we got better
Time is far more precious than
better
yours.
outlook now.
Don't make me waste it on tedious combat.
I think the overall message of tonight's stream is just let's try to better ourselves before we try to better everyone else. But let's not try to make everyone else better by, you know, doing things that can make them better as well. I think let's all get better together.
Don't hold back.
Don't hold back. I love grabbing.
I'm not done yet. Get ready to no way.
Dummy.
For your indiscretion, face my divine wrath.
Ooh. No! Yeah, I don't know how I won that first match. I got like extremely lucky there. Well, I didn't get lucky. I just focused and came back. I played well. I think he underestimated me a little bit. The heart I played with that round. I dialed in there for a second. Probably just stream for like another 10 minutes or so.
Stronger I've become. This should be fun.
I still gotta eat dinner.
If you really want me
I
to
haven't eaten
transform,
anything since I've been home from work.
earn that privilege.
Oh! We'll fight in the city. Super Saiyan Goku is pretty good character to play with in this. I like his playstyle, obviously. I mean, they're all very, very similar as far
Got
as
some new to show me? Can't wait
Uh,
to
there's-
see it.
there's a lot of
If you really want
what would the
me to
word be?
transform, you're going to have to earn that privilege.
It's weird how there can be so many different combinations of hitting X, Y. You know, it's not a complicated formula, but it is one that has the ability to somehow extend
Well, which one's
over and
stronger?
over. If done right. I just don't get it
Looks
myself.
like there's another
Not yet.
Saiyan like me.
I'm still learning. X, Y, X, Y, X, X, Y. X, 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 X. Like, there's all this technicalities to this game, which I kind of like. I like that. Like, there's a counter for like everything. see, he just started blocking because when you do perception, which is holding down B, you the only way to get past perception is to key blast or throw. I gotta figure out what I was doing again to get the perfect block. All right. Yeah, that's like the swag or something, or sway. What's swaying? Come on, Goku. No! They don't expect me to come back that hard. It's like once my health gets low, I get better. I do play a lot better when my health is low. I guess I realize the severity of the situation at hand. I'm like, oh, I don't want to lose again. But I lose again. I hope everyone's been having a grand old time tonight.
Well, which one's stronger?
I hope everyone had a good day.
Looks like there's another Saiyan like me.
Oh, our boy Zayaku's playing. Ooh. Ooh. I'm getting a boner. What if he said that? I'm getting erect. That'd be funny. I don't know. I think it'd be funny. I'm getting a boner. Oh no! It snuck up on me, I tell you what. He's not expecting this, watch. Oh, maybe he was. Oh no! I didn't think that was gonna happen. Ah, I got destroyed.
My training is paying off, or what?
No, I just didn't move. I was like Gohan staring down the barrel of Nappa's fist. Seeing flashes of Raccoon's blaster cannon in my face. Just Piccolo jump in front of me, dude. Oh, dude.
Two of me?
Two of
which
me?
one's stronger?
Which one's stronger?
Looks Looks like there's another Saiyan like me.
Interesting. If I met another me, I'd be very interested. Jump. There's a nice jump right there. Oh, 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 oh. Damn it, I gotta figure out how to do that perfect block, or the revenge counter. Oh, come on, he got me. Oh, my tummy.
I'm not done yet.
I'm going Super Saiyan 2. I need that Bow. That's like favorite transformation of all time, probably. It has to be. It was the coolest thing to ever experience as a kid. I guess he lost me. Oh, you can't. All right, that's the only thing is unblockables. Like, you can't vanish that attack, I think. Like, I am fairly certain that attack cannot be vanished. And I feel that unvanishable attacks aren't really that good for the game. Like, there's no way that's a good thing in a game. Like, there should be certain requirements that have to be met that are extraordinarily rare to be able to one-shot someone. Unless, like, with an attack that's unbanishable, of course. Like, yes, a Spirit Bomb, but you should have to stand there and you should have to get your ass kicked the entire time and still have to pull off, like, a combo. You know, like you should have to fight, but, like, have 7 bars of sparking meter and full key. Like, there's, I don't know, maybe it's already that way. Maybe I'm just ignorant, but I haven't found that to be the case, because I've done it to people.
Can you possibly keep up?
And what's with the echo? I just don't understand the echo.
2 of me? Well, which one's stronger?
All right, we'll make this probably the last match tonight. Getting kind of hungry. We'll do it for the gram. There we go. I keep blubbing that. I'm too good to do that on dog.
Don't hold back.
Might not be that good, but I'm experienced. Say it.
No way. I'm not done yet.
Oh, I'm about to die. Ah. Why can't they make it so that, like, HP balances out?
To fight again.
Like, it scales out with each fighter differently. I feel like Ultra Instinct Goku's health is crazy. It's like a Mariana Trench situation. He's just got loads of it. Alright, I see you. Can't.
Possibly keep up with me and my attacks.
Oh man, we gotta pull one
Which
out
one's
here.
Stronger?
Why? That's not fun. You just took away a whole bar of health. And your stupid attack.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah, I can do it too. Dude, turn around, bro. Man, I got annihilated. Ugh. Well, this is the worst way to go out on a stream. At least we won a few matches again. I mean, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying the matches. I'm getting better against Ultra Instinct Goku players. I have honor. I will not. I am stubborn. I will lose 1,000 times before I go and play UI Goku every time. That just doesn't sound like fun to me. I want to try different characters, like Android 18, Android 17, Goku,
Well, which one's stronger?
Gohan, Vegeta. I want to be Supreme Kai. I want to be Beerus. I want to be Zamasu. I want to be Goku Black. Like Shenron, or Shenron would be pretty cool. I should add him. Can you imagine they find a way to add Shenron to the game? I didn't even care. I was just trying for like the revenge counter. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it because I'm really hungry. I'm getting hungry. I hope everyone had a nice time. I know that I focused a little bit too heavily possibly on the world at large today, but just had to say what I want to say, I guess. Even if it was nothing, even if it means nothing to anyone. At least I feel like I am not holding anything back, you know. I just want peace and love for everyone. But hey, thanks for coming by. I hope we can be a community that is accepting and loving of each other. But and able to criticize constructively. There's plenty that can be learned from constructive criticism, but you also have to be willing to admit that you may not have been doing things the way you thought you were initially. Actually, I guess we'll do one more match. We'll say bye for good. Well, not for good, but for now. If it's like, all right, we'll stick around because.
Just try not to mess up your back, okay, old timer?
Yeah. I was gonna say if it's like 2% for Gogeta, I'm just calling it a night. Or like Gogeta Blue.
Keep on trying. Here it goes. Now the big
Oh, I guess you can't.
keep on trying.
I'm just trying to get the counter too much. Oh. Alright, we can win if I don't try to do revenge counter every time. I'm just trying to get better at that. But if we don't try to do that every time and just try to play normal, I think we can win, definitely. Let's find out. Okay, well, looks like we were declined, so I'm gonna decline the next
Got something new to
minute
show
of
me?
streaming. Or this game and opponents found. I can't leave the stream until we're done playing the game. To me.
This might take longer than I thought.
I hope not. I'm hungry.
Two of me? Well, which one's stronger?
Hey, look, baby. That was like a perfect example of my training.
I was hoping for better. No way! Here it goes.
Dang it.
I was hoping for
I'm
better.
telegraphing it.
You're a worthy rival. I'm ready for more when you are.
I just get so into like learning how to revenge counter that I have a hard time getting away from just doing that.
This might
It's like
take
I need
longer
to
than I thought.
I need to perfect it with my hands.
Two of me?
I did the same
Well,
thing with
which one's
parrying
stronger?
in Dark Souls. I mean, I love that, but it's just one of my little weird woodisms, I guess.
Yo!
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's pretty cool, though. I don't think that can be. Oh. Shit.
Let's do this already.
Got it. No! Oh, at least that was a competitive fight.
Just so you know, I went easy on you.
Yeah, right. That's what they all say. It's not hard to go easy on me. I have freaking like 300 losses, dog. I only have a winning percentage of 20. I'm out here still fighting hard. We're like the freaking Cleveland Browns of Sparking.
Two of me? Well, which one's stronger? Here it goes. Take it. Whoa! Here it goes.
Oh, he got me. I don't get grabbed too often.
Take this.
Oh.
Gotta be around here somewhere. Gotta be. No way! I'm not done yet.
Oh, it's a little slow there. Oh, caught me trying to.
Let's do this already.
You can't wild sense that one.
Just so you know,
I got punched in the face and I broke my nose. All right. Well, everyone, again, thanks everyone for all your support. Like the video. Like the video if you like the video, dislike it if you dislike it. Leave a comment, hit the subscribe button or something. I think that's what it is on YouTube. I think it's somewhere down there or something. I don't know. Ain't gonna do too much for me or you.
I'm not too rusty.
Except have a great day. I don't know. I'm getting hungry. Bye bye. See you guys. Have a great night. Peace and love.